Hey guys, what is up? Back with another double reaction review video, and this is for Yakuza Fiancé. So, just to what do you call it? Revamp or just make you guys remember. I did say that this series does come out on Mondays. And I work on Mondays, so videos for this show will be coming out later in the week, particularly Fridays, unless said otherwise. But you can be rest assured that every Friday you're gonna get a Yakuza Fiancé video drop, okay? And so the last video I did for it was quite literally the first episode, which introduced Yoshino and her fiance Kirishima. And Kirishima is to the extreme a masochist, but not for good reasons. And he's also messed up in the head. Both of them are the granddaughter and grandson of both two different Yakuza fractions who are coinciding to say the grandkids get together so they can make themselves a lot more stronger. Just so you know, no matter how much Yakuza or gang related or mafia related romances you've read and or watched, this one ain't sweet. Take this as someone that was reading the manga. I need to catch up with the manga. It's twisted and it's messed up, and you're gonna see how twisted Kirishima can be. Okay, and Yoshino is gonna have to like save herself, you know. I mean, the first episode she had it where she sold her organs to prove a point to him, and my boy, he popped something. Yeah, so that should give you a gist of what we're getting into. So without further ado, let's get into Yakuza Fiancé episode 2. Oh yeah, and he became obsessed with her after the first episode. Watch he pop up from the tree. Mm. He's right there. Nah, bro. Yeah, oh, he was tracking her. Just break that. Break it. Yeah! Not her saying, "God damn it." Did he write that? Oh no, that's the title of the. Okay. Oh yeah, and because of her face and her body, people thinking she's mad older than what she is, and she should be selling her body. Like, that's insane. They're from the oval. Oh yeah, Yoshino. Yeah. She's gonna be surveillance. Gosh damn. Just when she thought she was able to get away from him, nah. You never know, because what they would do to people in the Yakuza. Boy, you were the same one last episode that was telling her you would make her pay for her. But yep. About to say it was a girl. I mean, if she has tattoos, she's recognizable, so they can trace where she's at. Oh, it's by association. Yeah, his story is not the background story. Is not the sweetest. It's not. Mm. Illegally. Mm. Oh yeah, she was very homebounded. Never really meant to experience Yakuza life, even though she was born into the Yakuza life. Oh, somebody following them. Getting the lore of his background. Mm. Gosh. Oh, snap. But okay. Oh, they found her. Girl wasn't kidnapped. She just ran away. Yep. Because of the gambling situation. Mm. And don't even think about you going in there either. And she, dang, grand uncle. Oh, right. It's a club, girl. Oh, Oh, Filipino mafia. Oh gosh, dang, girl. Girl, you did. Why you walking on? You gotta mess with the Filipino mob, bro. Like what? He trying to clean up your mess, or he left you to be by yourself? Pretty much. Oh, damn. Oh no, he took the fork. Oh, not the. Oh, not the knee. Not the ashtray. I mean, oh no. You see, I would have got mad if it was me. I would have got mad. I would have instantly got up and started swinging. After I get my bearings, we're starting to swing. He got problems. Not that. God, okay, one time in the knee. Oh, not the back of the thigh. What? Oh, not the hair dryer. Oh, you. Yeah, you bashed that in the back. Yeah, he got the whole knife in his thigh. 10 liters. No, she would. Girl fainted from all of that mess. My boy, take care of the knife in your thigh. Exile. Right. Oh. Swing that my way. You gotta swing that my way real quick. No. Yeah, can you bash that in the man's head? Like a good hair dry, you just bought that and you bash it in the back of somebody's head and still didn't knock them out. Oh no, I'll choke them with the wire. You too? I'm joking. I'm joking. Who is it? Oh yeah, from the opening. That was intrusive thoughts. Just, you know. All right. So we got a little lore on basically the fractions and main heads and secondary heads in this show. So the Someis and the Miyamas are basically second heads. They're not the top brass. And the way they break it down is you have these fractions, right? And within the fractions, then you have the primary, then the secondary, third, and quarter, right? Both these families, which is trying to get their grandkids or say grandnephew, technically, because Kirishima um real grandfather is not the head, it's his granduncle. So the fact that one, he was not really technically born into the Yakuza, he was born as a normal child until the incident that happened when he was 12 years old. And so his parents basically gave up on him and sent him to the Yakuza part of their family because they were outside of it. And they say, you know what, for such a violent kid, take him. There is more lore to Kirishima than just his violent past, which, if I can remember from what I remember, and it also alludes to what we see in the opening, it gets further into that. Again, if you guys are going into this for solely romance, I'm sorry to say this, please go and watch other series. First and foremost, the demographic for this is seinen. Not to say you can't have lovey-dovey seinen romance series, but this is going to focus primarily more so on the fractions and how they dwell with each other. And we're going to see messed up stuff while at the same time, like, they're being teenagers, but they're kind of twisted in a sense. Romance takes way later down the line, okay? And also with the romance part, it's going to take quite a while because as we clearly see, Kirishima's views of romance is wired weirdly. Okay? He's a top-notch masochist. Like, this dude may smile in your face, but he's dead serious. And he's kind of not right in the head, as we clearly see. Like, this guy he will go from quite literally 0 to 100 and go start breaking your bones or end up ending you right then and there if you do something to trigger him. So you can obviously tell that Kirishima had a very troubling childhood, and it can't be just only like he, you know, beat up people just to beat them up. It started from his household, and then eventually his parents are like, you know what, we wash our hands clean of this kid. It goes way further than that. And Yoshino, she was sheltered. She was sheltered growing up. Of course, yes, she is directly the granddaughter of her grandfather, but she was sheltered from the Yakuza lifestyle up until this point where she is now to be potentially wed to the acquaintance group of the Miyamas. So it's just basically to strengthen the bonds between the Someis and the Miyamas, right? So other than that, they introduce and how this other group, the Kirigayas, were in the Someis territory or their turf. So as they best explained it, say like I'm from Brooklyn. So say like Flatbush, and from Flatbush to Canarsie is my turf. And then some randos trying to make mess in my turf between Flatbush and Canarsie. Now my people, it's going to go after them because you're in my turf disturbing it and making a mess. Right? And seeing Kirishima go onto the Somei's turf and beat up the people on Somei's turf when he shouldn't really have done that. Hence why you saw the guy, what's his name? The bald head guy, reprimanded him, because you see clearly, remember he said when the girl was gone missing and stuff like that, that they need to be together. Both Kirishima and Yoshino need to be together 24/7, because if that girl can be taken, because she's on the pyramid of powerful families and fractions, her family is like third, right? Still powerful, but a little less. If she could get kidnapped, then Yoshino, whose family is second in power, and obviously Kirishima, despite not really being a grandson, but nonetheless he's in the family, while not really being in the family, not full-fledged Yakuza. These two are suspect for people to want to kidnap them because of how high in ranking they are and how much importance they are, right? So there's that. So they're going to focus a lot on the Yakuza and how messed up it can be, and obviously seeing the dynamics of how, well, Yoshino and Kirishima are going to get along. And I'm saying that very vaguely. Again, if you think this is going to be rose and rainbows, there are other sweet romance series that came out last season and the seasons before, and probably currently in this season. This is not that show. It's not that show. And if you're going to say, well, why did she give away her liver? Bro, this is the Yakuza. Our morals that we live by do not adhere to Yakuza. If they need to prove a point by chopping off a finger to tell you what I'm doing right now, and I will do it to you times 10, they will do that. We cannot put common everyday logic where we do 9 to 5s or just do regular stuff and then try to put that logic with the mind of a Yakuza or a person who's in a mafia or some type of mob group. We cannot try to comprehend that. So don't try to say, why would she sell an organ? Bro, she grew up in that, like, that's a life that's not easy to live in. That's literally not an easy type of life to live in, and I would not wish that on anyone, because anything can go left. Again, anything can go from 0 to 100 instantly. You try someone and it can be your entire family that's wiped out. Do not try to put everyday logic to something that you never lived, nor do you want to live in that, because that's them. I'm not gonna try to think or reason with that type of stuff. So her selling her organ, or him wanting to sell his organ to pay her back, it fits very much within the theme of mafia, mob, Yakuza, that type of stuff. But nonetheless, if you guys are manga readers, of course, no spoilers. But do tell me how you felt about this episode versus a chapter adapted. If you're anime only, do tell me how you feel about this episode, or some things you're able to take away from it, and what are your expectations for next episode. Links are in the description box, so you guys go check it out. And I'm Kimi-chan, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!